So you just came in singles or in doubles, doesn't matter, and your opponent is actually doing what they're kind of supposed to be doing, getting the ball down low to your feet. And either you just can't get there with a low volley or you're hesitating. What are you going to do? You'll have to hit a half volley. It's a very low percentage shot, and yeah, it is tough to execute. But if you're an aggressive player who likes to come in, who wants to come in, you have to know how to play it. So in this video, I'm going to show you how. So a half volley will be a low ball that you're just picking up off the bounce. And many times when somebody doesn't know how to hit them, they will still have the racket face as open as they would for a lower volley, because if you have a lower volley, you have to open your racket face slightly so that you can lift the ball. But if the ball bounces and rises up to your racket and your racket face is open, they roll over the top of your racket. You want to keep your continental grip. To my mind, you don't have time to change your grip into a more squared up grip. So instead, you stay in your continental grip and you do square it up. And there's no take back. If you take your racket back and then kind of swing at the ball, which you shouldn't be doing on a low ball anyways, you're just going to let the ball roll over the top of your racket. So square it up and punch, shove, push, whichever you want to call that, through the ball. And yeah, your high knee has to be really low. And one thing that I learned when I was a kid, we called it building a wall behind the ball, so that you're perpendicular to the ground and almost squared up. Now the half volley is definitely not the highest percentage shot, but if you want to learn to play high percentage tennis and use the latest statistics that Craig Shaughnessy has come up with, you have to check out the Fuzzy Yellow Ball's New Rules of Singles 2023. It's as simple as downloading an app. Just go into the app, slide around whichever one you want. You learn about new rules in passing shots, in approach shots, where to serve, where to return. That is high percentage. And that is how you want to play. So I'll drop the link down below in the description, and let's get back to the half volleys. The same is true for a backhand half volley. You're squaring up your racket, and again, you want to get your entire body low because that gives you a low base. That makes the shot stable, and make sure that you're not just standing there, you're moving through. Get your body mass to stabilize that shot for you. How can you work on this? You can start with drop feet. So get into a low position, set the racket, again, continental grip, and just let the ball drop here. That's it. You see that I have very little take back, no follow through, and I'm really trying to square up the racket behind the ball. I'm building the wall. Next could be that somebody's feeding the balls to you or just underhand tossing, or you set the ball machine, and this time it's okay if you set it exactly in the right spot and you're just making sure that you're getting up to the ball, and you want to try to catch that ball before it goes really high, because the higher I am, the more kind of off balance I am. So again, catch them and punch through. A fun drill that we used to do a ton, because it also is a footwork drill, and if you do it right, it's a workout for your legs, is you have to force yourself to play half volley. So you're just playing it inside the service box, and you have to move up to shorter balls to catch it off the rise. And of course, you may have to recover back a little bit and correct backwards to pick it up off the rise, because you're not allowed to hit low volleys. Yep, leg burner. Nice. Yuck. I'm gonna call that out.